Okay, this is a short video to show you how to add a table to a page on your website. So to do this, we just go to the page that we want to add the table to, click edit, and scroll down to the content edit area. Okay, so let's put our cursor where we want the table to be, and then on the toolbar we're going to select the table button. Okay, so there's quite a few fields to fill in. So firstly, we'll select how many rows and columns we want to have. Now, you're not limited to how many rows and columns you initially put in. You can always add more or remove them later. So for starters, we'll just put 10 rows and 4 columns. Now the width of this, it depends on how much content you're going to have, but for this one, let's just put 75%, so that will be 75% of the width of the content area. You can also set the height if you want to, but often it's easy to just let the system set the height for you automatically. For headers, you can have the first row or the first column, and that will just set that particular column as headers, but it's often just easy to let it go as none and do that manually yourself. Border size is important. If you leave it as 1, it will just leave a 1 pixel border around the table, showing you where all the cells are. Often it's best to hide the border completely so people can't actually see the table itself. So to do this, you just put a 0 in this box. Then cell spacing and cell padding, this is the space around your cells and the text within your cells, so that you keep a bit of space between the text and the actual cells itself. So in this, for instance, for now, we'll just put 5 in each, and that'll create a bit of space around our text, which I'll show you later. The alignment of the table, you can choose if you want to have the table on the left, on the center, or on the right. If you don't want your text to wrap around the table on the page, just leave this as not set. However, if you do want, say, the text to wrap around the table to the right side of the table, just set it to left, and then the text will wrap around the table to the right hand side. But for this one, we're just going to put not set, and then we'll just click OK. So now you'll see our table has been added here with no borders. I mentioned before that you can add or remove rows or columns if you need to. So if we needed to add another column to it and make it a 5 column, we can just right click, go column, insert column before or after. So if we go after, you'll see now that there's 5 columns. And likewise, if we need to add a row, we can just click in the cell there and just go row, right click, sorry, row, and then insert row before or after. Now you can just type away into the cells, and you'll see that the system will automatically resize each column accordingly to however wide it needs to be to fit that information in. So if there's a lot of text in the first column, you'll see it makes that column bigger, but if we then put some in the next one, you'll see that it makes that column a little bigger too, and so forth. So once you're done, like anything, you just click publish, and that's updated on your site. Now because we selected no border, if we preview that, you'll see that there's our table with no borders showing. So this is quite handy if you've got information you don't want big ugly borders to be showing all through the page. So that's quite handy. So that's how to add. That's simply how to add a table to your website.